Hi, this is the Family Music Hour with Ricky and
Caitlin.
We're a family, we're father-daughter team that loves music, and we talk about music. Our typical format is to pick 3 songs from an artist or a band and off of one album, Harder Than You Think, and then we play those songs and we talk about what we like or didn't like about each of them, right?
Right.
But this week, my partner in crime is allowing me to move on past the one album thing or rule because in honor of Gregg Allman, which passed away and hit the music world like a fist to the gut. All right. So this week, because there's so many versions of their songs, it's hard to find ones that you love, the songs that you do love on one album that are played consistently. So, right? So we're going to, so you allow me to get through it. And so this week I chose the Allman Brothers Band, and you chose?
I chose Fleetwood Mac.
Which album?
The Rumors album.
The big one.
The big one.
Everybody knows the Rumors album.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is a redo because of technical difficulties before. So when we initially recorded this one, it was closer to Gregg Allman's death, so it was a little more relatable.
Yeah, sure.
Which
that was supposed to be a secret.
So which 3 songs did you choose?
Gosh, it's so hard, but I'm going to, what we got? Ramblin' Man, Melissa, and I'm going to have to go with Stormy Monday. I got to get that one in there.
You're going to do Stormy Monday?
Yep.
All right.
Got to get it in there.
All right.
Do you know the song?
I mean, I'm sure I know it.
Gosh, such a rube.
It doesn't doesn't stick out to me, but that's, pretty much all you listened to when I was growing up, so I'm sure I've listened to all of them at some point.
Listen, folks, just for the record, I listen to lots of different kinds of music. I just didn't listen to the hipster music.
Was there hipster music then?
Yes, there was. I'm sure something like hipster music. There's always something like hipster music.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with yours.
Okay. I chose Secondhand News, Go Your Own Way, and Dream. So we'll start off with Go Your Own Way.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. And how can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my word. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way. Everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
So that was Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. What'd you think about that?
It's a classic. Everybody knows.
It is a classic.
Go your own way. Is there a meaning behind it?
Well, yeah, you know there is.
I know there is.
The Rumors album is all about breakups, and it's all about the breakups that were going on behind the scenes during the recording of it. Specifically, Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, and then the McVies. McVies. And so there's twin songs. Ones I chose, Go Your Own Way and Dream. So Go Your Own Way is Lindsey Buckingham's way of saying goodbye to the relationship with Stevie Nicks, and Dreams is her way of saying goodbye to it. So they call them the twin songs. So Go Your Own Way can listen to the lyrics like him saying shacking up is all you want to do, and kind of a classic breakup song.
Yes.
Really.
Got to get a little dig in there.
Yeah.
But didn't you say that this was written over a pretty long period of time?
Yeah, like 13 months. They were
they breaking
in the
up that whole
studio.
time, or were they like together and then they broke up like in the middle of it, or do you know?
I mean, I guess it was a whole process of breaking up, but it was also like we got to work together, so, you know, whatever.
Let's get past it.
Yeah, let's get past it and make music.
Yeah, make the music, which brings in the dollars, which the people want to hear and pay for. The music, play it. Yeah, so really cool that that'd be hard to do. Hard to be work with anybody doing anything that's probably creative, and you're like you're breathing too hard. Be quiet. I don't believe any of that. You just gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some of that. I'm sure they put some lipstick on that pig, but
I'm sure.
I'm not that the songs were pigs or the albums were pigs. It's obviously a classic album and great songs. Now we're going to Allman Brothers Band, and these songs were over several albums, even though they continuously included most of these songs in every album after they became popular. What do you want to start off with? It's your choice, ladies' choice. Do you think you want to be ladies' choice? You want me to choose?
You choose. It's your songs.
Well, what were the three songs again? Oh,
Melissa.
Yep.
Midnight Rider and Stormy Monday.
Well, but I think we wanted to include Ramblin' Man in there, didn't we? So, well, I don't want to mislead. So instead of Midnight Rider, let's put Ramblin' Man in there. Want to?
Okay, so here is Ramblin' Man.
Ramblin' Man. Here we go.
My father was a gambler down in Georgia.
Okay, that was Ramblin' Man by the late, great Greg Allman and his band, the Allman Brothers Band.
Such a good song.
It is such a good song. Some tidbits about the Allman Brothers, if you folks out there don't know. One of the stories that I heard Greg tell someone in an interview somewhere, that early on when Dwayne was still alive, that he was still alive, and I'm not sure why he was mad at Greg. I mean, I don't know if he was mad at Greg, but Greg thought he was mad at Greg because he got hurt in a recreational activity, right? He hurt his left arm, so he couldn't make the notes, right?
Okay.
He hurt his left arm, I think, riding a horse. I don't know if it's because Greg said, "Hey, buddy, let's ride a horse" or whatever, but he knew he'd be out of commission for like 6 weeks.
That Dwayne would?
Yeah. Dwayne knew that, and Dwayne was mad about that because he lived for the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And so Dwayne was holed up in some house, and Greg was thinking, how can I make him feel better? And he bought him this bottle of, I guess, over-the-counter pills of some sort and an album, and I can't remember the name of the artist. It wasn't somebody I was familiar with.
Uh-huh.
But I have ran across him. I just can't remember who it was now. So he goes to the house that Dwayne's held up in, and he puts the album down in the brown paper bag with the medicine that he bought over the counter. Came in a little like glass jar.
Uh-huh.
And he put those in there and knocked on the door and ran.
Jeez.
I know.
He was scared of Dwayne.
Yeah, he was. And so Dwayne, I guess, found the album, took a couple of the pills,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess on that album, someone was kind of playing the slide. Dwayne had not tried that.
Okay.
So Dwayne took the bottle that the pills came in, which just coincidentally was perfect for a slide,
Yeah.
glass slide, emptied all that out, put that over his finger, took the label off, and started playing the slide with that because this album, person on the album played a little of it. And
And
so
you could do that with a hurt arm?
yeah, so he called
That's
he
cool.
called Greg and said, "You got to get over here right now, baby brother. You got to hear this." And so that was an interview somewhere I heard.
That's
Just a
funny.
tidbit.
I hadn't heard that.
I only heard of that on that one place, wherever that was. Okay, so back to the Rumors album.
Yep. So we'll go to Dreams now. I mean, just such a breakup album. You know, every time you hear of like a couple dating in a band, it's like,
Oh, it's just going to be
Wow.
bad news normally.
yeah, it's like, well, did they not hear about Fleetwood Mac? I mean, it's
Well, I mean, now this song, I'm not as sure I'm as familiar with this one.
Dreams. It's the opposite, the twin to
Oh, okay,
Go Your
okay,
Own Way,
okay,
but it's
okay.
Stevie Nicks' version of
Yeah.
um.
It's
You know.
it's so odd with Fleetwood Mac. I always think of Stevie Nicks.
I know.
But she wasn't in it the whole time.
Mm-mm.
It's just that she had
Not
such
from the beginning, at least.
no, she has such a distinctive voice.
Yeah.
You know, whether you like it, and some people love it, some people don't like it at all, but it's very distinctive.
And a distinctive presence too. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, for a little diminutive person, she does. Yeah. Okay, so so this is the twin to the other breakup song.
Yep.
Dreams.
Dreams. Yep.
Take it that
Here we
way.
go.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down?
Okay, so that was Dreams. What'd you think?
I remember that song greatly. I just forgot the title to it. Obviously, the intro to that song is instantly recognizable.
Yeah, the intro. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but gosh, she's like, yeah. That was a yeah.
That was a yeah.
In your face.
I know, and it's just funny. It's such a typical like breakup with both parties blaming the other person. I mean, in his song, he's saying like, all you want to do is shack around or shack up, and in hers, she's saying you say you want your freedom, and it's like they're both like, it's your fault. No, it's your fault.
I know, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna bounce back over to the Allman Brothers. We're gonna play. How about Melissa?
All right, we'll play Melissa.
Here we go.
Crossroads seem to come and go. Yeah, gypsy flies from coast to coast, knowing many, loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. But back home you'll always run to sweet Melissa. Freight train, each car looks the same. All the same. And no one knows the gypsy's name. No one hears his lonely sigh. There are no blankets where he lies. Lord, in his deepest dreams, the gypsy flies with sweet Melissa. Again the morning's come, again he's on the run. Sunbeam shining through his hair, appear not to have a care. Well, pick up your gear and gypsy, roll on, roll on. Crossroads, will you ever let him go? Or will you hide the dead man's ghost? Or will he lie beneath the clay? Or will his spirit float away? But I know that he won't stay without Melissa. Yes, I know that he won't stay, yeah, without Melissa. Oh, oh.
Okay, Melissa. So my tidbit about Melissa is the tidbits I think I know about Melissa, besides it being a great song.
Great.
Great. Again, I heard this on an interview, I think, or I read it somewhere, where Greg wrote this song when he was 17, actually.
That's crazy.
I know. Well, he didn't, I don't think it was released him, but he wrote it then, and he didn't have the name of a girl.
Mm-hmm.
He kept thinking Barbara, or who would he run home to? He said, I was just making up a song. And he said, Dwayne would always say, hey, play that song about that girl. He said when it was just him, and he said it was his favorite song. And so he said, I didn't have the name. He said, it was my time to go out and get groceries. He said, so I went out to the store late at night to get some groceries. He said, and there was this Hispanic woman in there, and there was a little toddler running around, and she'd say, Melissa! And he said, that's it. And so he said, so he came on. He said, I could have kissed her, you know. He said, so he came on, but he forgot most of the stuff. He said, you know, he wrote it down, had that. And also with that song, I cannot remember the guy's name. Gosh, I wish I always thought I'd remember it. But apparently the band was starving and didn't have the money, as bands sometimes are before they're a big hit. And he went to some guy in the business and said, hey, man, he knew him and said, hey, band's starving. Could you hold on to this song and give me like $250 on it? Mm-hmm. And he said the guy did. So after they did their tour, he came back. He said, hey, thanks for keeping that song for me. Here's your $250 back. And the guy said, that's not the number we discussed. He said, we didn't discuss any number. And finally, he realized what the guy was angling at. He said, okay, well, what if I gave you $10,000 back for you loaned me the $250?
Yeah.
And eventually, the guy actually got, I guess early on when they released it, he actually got writing credits.
So wait, so he gave him a song to hold on to. What does that even mean?
I don't really know what that means. I guess that's band talk for, hey man, you're giving me this money thing, this thing of value. Let me give you something of value to hold on to for you giving me this money.
That's funny.
I don't know. I just figured it was band parlance. I'm not sure.
Feel like I'm gonna need a little more to hold on to.
Yeah. So the guy wanted $10,000 or wanted more money, he thought, but I think initially he actually wangled writing credits for that song on there as well. Mm-hmm. And then later, I guess they went through the legal system of some sort, and there probably was a payoff, I would imagine.
Oh, really? So then he wasn't a writing credit anymore?
Right.
Gotcha. That's funny.
So what's your third song?
My third song is Secondhand News.
Secondhand News.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear that. Do you know any tidbits about this one?
I don't. I couldn't really find anything. I think it's just it just goes along with all the breakup stuff. It's, I'm secondhand news to you now. You're gonna move on.
Okay.
So,
let's listen to this one. I'm curious now.
Someone has taken my place. When times go bad, when times go rough, won't you lay me down in the tall grass and let me do my stuff? I know got nothing on you. I know there's nothing
everybody remembers that song too, I think.
I know. You always act like you don't know them, and then as soon as you hear the intro, you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Well, they're not my typical playlist. They should be. They used to
should
be,
be.
I think. They used to be. And then
Really?
somehow I rotated away from them. You know, that happens sometimes.
They're so good. They're so upbeat. They make melancholy songs really upbeat and fun, and I don't know. I just want to listen to them all the time. As soon as I start listening to them, I want to listen to them continuously.
Yeah. I'm listening to some Rolling Stones right now, so not right now, but
Not right now.
I'm in the middle of an album with them. So I'm just into that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the Allman Brothers, where I've got one more little story about them. So one of the tidbits is that so Dwayne and Greg's father died early. He was murdered. So the mother moved him from Nashville to somewhere in Florida, I think Daytona area. And as they got older and Dwayne and Greg wanted to form a band, Greg, because he was the oldest son, was not going to have to go to war. They were worried that, I mean, not Greg, but Dwayne was not going to have to go to war, but they were worried that Greg would have to. So they researched where you could shoot yourself in the foot to cause the least damage but get out of being eligible to go into war. So he drew a red dot on his moccasin. Dwayne called some lovely ladies over to
Lovely ladies.
to witness the event, and I'm sure there was some drinking involved. And then and so Dwayne kept urging him on, calling him names that wouldn't be polite to say in company. And so Greg was downing a few whiskeys and to get some liquid courage up, went inside, came back out. There was some sirens it was drawing closer. And then Greg shot himself on the red dot on top of his moccasin. He had gone in and called the ambulance before he did that. So he's not.
I love that part that he called the ambulance. He's like, I'm not doing this,
Yeah.
and then sitting around.
Yep, I'm not. You know what? I'll do it, but I'm not taking any chances. So just one of those Allman Brothers stories.
I love that.
I do too. So the final offering of the Allman Brothers this night would be Stormy Monday. And I love this song. This is a laid back, I'm going to contemplate the cosmos type song. Starts off, if you're not familiar with Stormy Monday, Tuesday's just as bad. And then the eagle flies on Friday. He goes through every day of the week. So this is Stormy Monday by the Allman Brothers Band, and I hope you like it.
While we're doing that blues thing, we're going to play this old Bobby Blair song for you. Actually, it's a T-Bone Walker song. Call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. Is also sad. church, yeah. Gonna lie me down to pray. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Though I'm trying to find my baby. Won't somebody please send her home? Oh, no.
What'd you think of Stormy Monday?
I mean,
Not your kind of music, I know, is it?
no, I do love it, but I do have to be settled in for an 8.5 minute song sometimes for it to really get into
Yeah,
it.
it's that
I
is
do love it,
definitely that is definitely one of those quintessential Southern rock songs. A lot of there's some guitar solo. There's some obligatory redneck going woo spaces in there. I love all that.
I heard the other day, yeah, you love all that.
Yep.
I heard the other day that Greg Allman said that saying Southern rock is redundant because rock was started in the South, so it's like saying rock.
Well, I don't know if it was or wasn't. There's a lot of people that say that they started rock, but
Right.
when you say Southern rock, I don't know if that does justice to it, but I think of them, Leonard Skinner, gosh, so many really great Southern rock artists and bands, and I put them at the head of the pack on that. I have to say.
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
to say. So, I saw an interview with Derek Trucks in Rolling Stone magazine, oddly enough, about Greg Allman, and obviously Rolling Stone is not the place I would go for my Allman Brothers updates, but
Could be.
but Derek Trucks obviously knows them very well, and the main thing I think he hit on, and I agree, was he was just born. Greg Allman was just born with this voice. He just has this voice that we just tie to the Southern rock genre.
Yeah.
He had this voice. He never had to reach out. He never had to reach really hard for it. It was just always there, like a good friend.
Can't believe Derek Trucks was like 14 when he started with them.
Yep.
That's just insane.
Just knew what he wanted and liked what he did.
Yeah,
I
was good at it.
I does what I like and likes what I does.
That's him.
Okay, well, that's another successful, I think, running of the Family Music Hour.
Yeah. Hope you like it.
Hope you did
liked
too.
it.
I mean, I know that if you're keeping score out there, and you shouldn't do that, but if you were keeping score, it would be hard to score this one because the Rumors album is a great album.
They're both classics.
Both classics. You
They
may
have earned their place and have stuck there.
Yes, I mean you may rightfully choose the Allman Brothers because of the nod that you might give because Greg has passed away and no longer with us.
Oh God, you can't benefit from his death.
I am going to benefit from his death on this one. Well, no, I'm not trying to benefit from his death really. I'm just saying that if you were keeping score, that might nudge you over to my category.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but they're both great albums.
They're both great.
So thank you guys for listening in. I'm Ricky.
I'm Caitlin.
We'll see you next time.
Well, the music is your special friend. Dance on fires, it intense. Music is your only friend. Till the end, until